Okay, subscribers, thank you so much for joining me today. I am Jeremy, this is the Financial Education Channel, and today we're talking about GoPro and Wynn Resorts, my number one and my number two biggest investments, guys. Both of them had some very good news come out in the last few days, but it's like back page news, like stuff not everybody's really paying attention to, and I want to kind of cover some of this with you guys today, just to kind of, in case I forget to mention a couple of these things next time I do 4 stocks I'm buying or something like that, because this is really good news, but it's stuff that's going to show up in the future in terms of revenue and profits, but no one's kind of paying attention to it right now. It's just kind of like back page stuff, not stuff that like moves the stock up big or down big or anything like that, but we got a couple things here, guys. So the first one, let's cover what's going on with Wynn Resorts here. So this is some news that just came out yesterday. VIP driving Macau GGR growth into June. This is great news. So several investment analysts predicted the Macau VIP market will again have been the driver of the city's monthly year-over-year revenue growth in casino gross gaming revenue GGR once the full June numbers are officially reported. Listen to this. Based on official industry returns, Japanese brokerage Nomura estimates in the Monday note that daily Macau GGR for the previous 7 days had averaged MOP $719 million, which is US $89.5 million. It said that assuming daily casino GGR for the rest of the month at MOP $650 million or to MOP $700 million, GGR growth for the whole of June would range between 25 and 30% year over year. 25 and 30% GGR growth. That is astronomically great news for Wynn Resorts. And listen to this, this might even be the better part of the news. Consistent with recent trends, we believe that GGR growth continues to be driven by the VIP, which is perfect for Wynn. VIP, first volume growth, which we estimate is tracking up sequentially in June, and second, higher than normal hold, 3% year to date. According to the channel, mass GGR was down marginally while VIP volume was up month on month. So this is absolutely phenomenal news, and this comes after May GGR numbers came out, and that was a rise of 23%. So basically the growth is getting even faster. They're expecting 25 to 30% now in June, which would easily beat the May numbers, which blew everybody's estimates away because everybody was expecting really like 15 to 20%, and then they came in at almost a 24% GGR growth. So this is great news for Wynn because one, the whole market's just growing like insane, but two, because it's strictly the majority of the new money coming in is the VIP segment. And what does Wynn play in more than anything? VIP gaming. The rich people going there and gambling from Asia. It's the ideal situation, guys. And when Macau is hot, Macau is really freaking hot. And right now, Macau is the hottest gaming market by far in the world. And the numbers coming in are just ridiculous. And Macau is just a market that it's either going so great or it's going kind of rough. But even when it's going rough, it's still outperforming anywhere else. Like even when Macau is rough, right? Macau's having tough numbers, it's still doing like 4 times more gambling revenue than goes on the Las Vegas Strip, guys. 4 times, and that's when things are bad. But when it's good, it's like 7 to 8 times what they're doing on the Las Vegas Strip, Macau is doing. It's astronomical, guys. So this is phenomenal news for my Wynn Resort position, and this is going to be something that shows up in the next quarter's numbers and future quarter numbers as long as this growth stays or something even close to this growth, because I shouldn't expect 25 to 30% market growth like forever. That's not going to happen. I wish it was possible, but for right now, the numbers are just going to be extraordinary for that Wynn Reports, guys. So I'm happy about that. Now let's cover what is going on for GoPro. So GoPro, they had their mountain games that they sponsored this past weekend. They showed off a couple new products, 2 in particular that I'm really excited about. So one was a Fusion camera, which is their new virtual reality camera that we'll talk about. The other is this software thing called Quick Stories, which is really freaking cool. And so they had a lot of favorable press actually around this. A lot of the electronics websites actually have some very positive things to say about both these items. So Before we get to, this is Engadget talking, before we get to Fusion, though, quick stories in an attempt to revitalize its existing camera line. Basically, this is GoPro throwing its hat into the stories game, you know, the game that Facebook, Snapchat, and Instagram are seemingly everyone is playing in these days. In GoPro's case, it's not just really about using technology the company already has, the quick mobile app, and removing the steps that involve a human. The idea is simple. Shoot several clips in a day with your GoPro, connect your camera to your phone, open the GoPro app, and voila, or however you say that word they use there in the thing, you'll have an instant shareable edited video. We tried it quickly here in Vail and it looks promising. In fact, the app was already sifting through my videos and compiling a video the moment I connected a phone to the camera. So this is some interesting technology. So basically, you have your GoPro, right? You're I don't know, you're fishing on the lake, or you're kayaking, or you're doing whatever you do with a GoPro. You're hiking, you got a ton of clips, right? You got an hour worth of footage. Not everybody, you know, wants to sit down and edit a video. I might think that's fun. I'd take my GoPro when we go to Disneyland or something like that. We go to the beach or do something fun, or the zoo or whatever. I take it and I edit it, but I'm a video editor and I love to do that. Not everybody's like wants to do that, right? Do all that work. What this does is, say you go and you go to the zoo with your kids or whatever, you take all that video. It will automatically, as soon as you connect it to your phone, it will create a perfect, like an awesome video for you all inside the app. And that is like the coolest technology ever, because what do most of us have? You know, if you say you have either a GoPro or any camera or even your phone, you have like a million different random video clips if you take video clips, or pictures even. You take a bunch of random pictures, but it never gets put to something. This will automatically put it. So you do all those video clips with your GoPro, as soon as you connect it to the app, boom, it creates a sick video for you with music and all that kind of stuff and transitions, and it looks professional, and you literally didn't have to do anything, and it does it in like 30 seconds to a minute. Absolutely incredible. And then you get to share it on Facebook and you know, Instagram or Snapchat or wherever you want to share it to. And then they have their advertising in there, GoPro Quick, which you can have included in it, and I think you can pay money if you don't want that included, which shows up at the end. This is freaking cool stuff, guys. I remember somebody did a video like this recently. It actually went viral here on YouTube. It was like, I remember seeing on trending, it was like Justin Bieber was trying to rap a song or something. Justin Bieber was trying to do like a rap song like Kendrick Lamar or whatever. Somebody had recorded that with their GoPro or edited it with the Quick app, I don't know. But at the end of that clip that went viral, it said GoPro Quick. So they obviously used the software editing that GoPro, and then GoPro got free advertising for that viral video of Justin Bieber singing a Kendrick Lamar song, guys. So really cool technology, and it's GoPro pushing the boundaries of software to doing things that other companies simply can't do, or just don't want to do because they don't really want to push in that realm. So great news there. Then we got to talk about this Fusion camera. So this is their new virtual reality camera that is going to be for consumers. I would expect a price point somewhere around $799 to maybe $999 for this camera. We don't know. Could be coming more expensive than that. Could come in cheaper. I expect it to be somewhere around there. So basically here, guys, the GoPro Fusion camera here. So it's a 5.2K resolution, and it has a feature called overcapture that will allow you to punch out regular videos from it. And they've left a lot of people, you know, kind of checking this out. There's another article here. I think this is from Apple Insider. GoPro Fusion with overcapture could mark a new age in videography. So this is really freaking cool stuff here that GoPro has done with the Fusion camera, and the way they're going to be able to possibly integrate it with the software, because the real reason VR hasn't taken off, you know, big yet, right? You know, you see commercials on TV, you see Samsung trying to push it, but it hasn't really taken off. Like, I don't think I know anybody that has any type of virtual reality camera or rig or setup or anything yet. It's coming though, but the reason it hasn't really taken off is because when you record something, the edit process is difficult and it's hard and things. GoPro has a phenomenal software side to the virtual reality, and now they have the hardware launching. So if they can be the first ones to couple that together and be a seamless process, then we're talking about a huge opportunity for GoPro, because they can be literally at the forefront of virtual reality technology, which is going to be huge, you know, people actually recording videos. And and one other thing I want to cover with this is, once you begin to use these overcapture devices, I believe they're going to kind of eliminate any type of just point and shoot type device, like a phone or even an old school GoPro or even this camera I have here, things like that, it's going to slowly eliminate that, because what you're going to have, especially when you're out in the field, like the ultimate, as a videographer myself, like the ultimate dream is be able to have every single angle recorded around you, right? That's like ideal. I mean, imagine how many clips are lost by, you know, somebody, let's say somebody's flying a drone and they're trying to get somebody on a ski slope, you know, they're doing a jump or whatever. Imagine how many clips are lost because they didn't quite get them in frame or something like that. With this over capture, the virtual reality, you have everything in frame, everything from 360 degrees all around you. And if the quality is good on that, and if it's, you know, it comes in high definition, it just totally changes the game on videography, guys, because then you have every angle captured you could possibly imagine. It's not just like, oh, I only have to record this way. Oh, I would love to record this way as well, but I have to stick to this way because this is the way my camera's got to point. Then you can just record everything around it. So GoPro is a phenomenal chance to literally be at the forefront of the virtual reality game. And that's huge, especially for a company GoPro size, because this is a little mini company, guys. So this is phenomenal news. One last thing I want to touch on is the Hero 6. They didn't talk too much about it, but Woodman didn't spoil the Hero 6, which will launch sometime by the end of the year. If it's not delayed, you know, GoPro. But he did say excitingly, it will be bitchin'. You're going to flip. You're going to love it. Never change, dude. Never change. So Woodman's all psyched out about it. Something he did release here, Woodman did hint at an actual feature we would see on Hero 6, better color. We're doing a better and better job of getting better and better color inside the camera itself, so that's something we will improve on over time. Woodman said Hero 6 definitely makes some significant advancements in that area, so look forward to that. I'm excited for Hero 6 because, not just because, I mean, obviously it's going to be the new GoPro and it's going to be their new bestseller and those kinds of things, but mainly because this, and really all the products GoPro's coming out from here on out, they're all going to be handmade by the guy that came from Apple, one of the main engineers from Apple. That Apple has a very small team of like 19 people, and when they lose somebody, it's big time. One of their top people, one of Johnny Ive's top people, came over to GoPro and now is in charge of product design. And this group of products coming out here at the end of 2017, these are going to be the first products he's had his hands on. So I'm very excited to see just how nice they are, how nice they look physically, you know, just the overall design of them, because I think he's going to have a lot better design input than who Woodman used to have, you know, kind of running things, which was kind of like, you know, not as professional. Let's just put it that way, guys. So I'm super excited about it. And that's kind of like the back page stuff that's going on with GoPro and Wynn Resorts that no one's paying attention to, but these are things that will absolutely affect things positively in the future. And like, if you're a GoPro short seller, like, man, you don't have much of a case anymore, because, and I know some GoPro short sellers sometimes kind of try to come on my channel and say, oh, you're delusional or whatever. No, short seller, you're delusional, because what you have now with GoPro is you got a growing company. This is a fact. They grew 23% revenue 2 quarters ago. This past quarter, they grew 19%. They guided out great growth this quarter. So you have a growing company. So one, the whole thing about, oh, I'm shorting GoPro because they are a declining company. Not true anymore. And then 2, they're expected to get back to profitability. So if you have a company that all of a sudden the profits are rising, right, and it's not losing money anymore, and then revenues are rising, and then they're in 2 new, huge growing segments. One is drones they just got into, and now they're getting into virtual reality, another huge opportunity there. It's going to be hard to short sell the company, because what do you have to go on? It's not if you're lying to yourself if you're saying GoPro is not a growing company, because the facts are the facts. They're growing phenomenally. And then if you hope they stay unprofitable, not very realistic. If you look at what the company's spending for expenses over the next year versus what they'll probably do for revenue, even on conservative estimates. So the short sellers have no case anymore, and they're going to get eaten alive is all I have to say. And it's going to be, well, I don't wish anybody to lose money, but the way they've treated me on this channel, you know, I don't have much sympathy for them. Let's just put it that way. And the great thing is, you know, I'm down 30-something% on my position, and that sucks, especially when it's your biggest position, right? But the pain I feel is nothing compared to the pain they're going to feel, because when you short sell a company, you have to pay interest on that money that you're shorting, right? and you have an unlimited loss. You can lose hundreds of percent when you short a company. You can lose thousands of percent of your money, like so much more money than you ever dreamed losing. Like you can lose that much, guys. So the pain is coming to the shorts. It's just a matter of time, and we'll see when it happens. I'm not predicting anything. I don't know if it'll be 2 months from now or 4 months from now or 6 months from now. But the pain is coming. Just trust me on that. So anyways, I just want to cover that, guys. Wynn Resorts GoPro, that's kind of what we got going on. Hope you guys enjoyed this today. Book is in the description. If you just came across this channel, you may want to subscribe. We talk personal finance in the channel. We talk entrepreneurship. I'm an actual business owner. I give away so many business tips. We talk the stock market more than anything. Thank you for watching, guys, and have a great day.